Oh man. Hey, back at it today with this idea. If you ever watched the Batman Christopher Nolan trilogy or the Spiderman Sam Raimi trilogy, it's kind of like Republicans and Democrats. If you like the Sam Raimi trilogy more, you're pretty much a Republican. If you like the Christopher Nolan trilogy more, then you're pretty much a Democrat. For one reason why Republicans love the idea of if you just have a positive attitude and then pick yourself up with your by your bootstraps and have use all your traumas and use the best way you can to make some money, that you too can also become rich. Excluding the fact that, Spider-Man had to be raised by his grandparents who loved him. Uncle Ben took the one for the team and not May. Well, she was there cleaning Penny's drawers. Someone had to live. But that's the whole point. While the Democrats, let's be blunt, y'all like the idea of Batman because he's rich. And if any of y'all was born rich, y'all would probably use your money to try and fix the world in his own perverted way too, even though his parents died getting it. But see, you gotta understand, Democrats like the idea of rich people paying to fix all the problems in the world. Them all being their these shiny white knights that'll come out and beat the crap out of every person who was ever segregated and called them an F-bomb or something. Meanwhile, throwing them a whole bunch of $100,000. I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound kind of tempting to me too, brother. You can give me some of that money. That's what I need. Like, you know what I mean? I got kids out in this motherfucker. Being married, this shit ain't easy. I'll take some of that money. But that's the whole idea. See, for Republicans, they love the idea of Spider-Man and Peter Parker working in some kind of bottom-ass job. But since he's so good and talented, he's up there making it out there, baby. Peter up there making all them pictures, baby, making that money. Hey. Meanwhile, every Republican's up there sitting there dreaming, thinking that they had at least 10 Peters like that in their contracting job, how they can always make so much fucking money stroking themselves while they're falling asleep, jizzing on themselves about the money they can make, underpaying the fuck out of 10 Peters. Not knowing that 10 Peters is pretty much low-key Spider-Man. But that's a low-key of how, it is. Especially for the Democrats. Let me tell you something about these fuck faces. They pretty much want to think that some billionaire or millionaire or someone's supposed to come out here and solve their problems. Meanwhile, they up here fantasizing about how it would happen, not knowing that a lot of Batman's rogue galleries are just people with PhDs and shit who really picked themselves up or were, reasonably smart or rich. But at the same time, let's look at the Robins. They're all poor. So you already can see the power fantasy in that. And adopt me, big old Bruce, baby. I'll swim in all your money with you, baby. You know how it would be. I'll be kicking crime with you too. And taking a $5,000 bath afterwards, eating eating fucking sushi and all kinds of fancy French foods and baguettes and forgots and baguettes and I don't know, spotted fags or whatever the fuck rich people do after they beat some niggas up in Crime Alley or something. But that's just how it is. You're a Republican, you're a Spider-Man fan. If you're a Democrat, you're a Batman fan. Because he's Batman.